everyone, time for another update. I've been going on a shopping spree, not all at once, but I've been collecting parts for some of my oddball, hard to find cars. So this package, I've already opened it. I know I ruined the suspense. That's what you live for, is the suspense of me opening packages. Well, if it makes you feel any better, you can try to guess what's in here. You're wrong. Okay, let's take a look. Now, it's quite large, shiny and chrome. What is this? Well, I have a 1957 Packard station wagon. And it uses one of the coolest looking taillights ever. And unfortunately, the one on the passenger side of my wagon is broken. It's actually badly cracked and not worth fixing. So I found this one, and it's in really decent condition. Not perfect, but very presentable for my car. So it will look very nice. If you don't know, these Packard taillights, they used them on the Clipper from 1956 up until 1958. And they are extremely popular with hot rodders, customizers, just because of this super cool. The lines on it are really neat. So they're in demand. They are out there. I'm not going to say they're rare, but you gotta step up and pay for them if it's going to be something decent. And this actually has a nice taillight lens in it. It'll clean up decent, and something I desperately needed for that car, because the one on mine is not usable at all. So very happy to get this. Again, another part for the 1957 Packard wagon. Yes. So there's another box I got sitting here. And this one has not been opened. And I'm going to tell you, I just love FedEx. FedEx is the best company on the planet. I have nothing but good things to say about them. I mean, my boxes come all smashed up. It's always wonderful. Every time I get a notification that I'm getting a package delivered from FedEx, I say, yes, I know they're going to do a good job, because they have screwed me over so many times. I don't know how they're still in business, but enough for that rant. I hope the contents of this package are okay. I seriously hope things are not damaged. So, fingers crossed. I see some bubble wrap. So hopefully FedEx did not destroy my stuff. Let's take a look. I'm going to look, there's two pieces in here. I'm going to look at the one furthest away from the damage first. So that one should be in good condition. Hopefully they both are. But what have we here? Very brittle 70-year-old boxes here. And It has a SP, Studebaker Packard Corporation. What could this be? Oh yes, wonderful. Very, very nice. So, this is not a reproduction. They do make reproduction taillight lenses and backup lenses for these taillight housings. But this is the legit new old stock, correct, properly made taillight lens, and it's an excellent piece. Got the little reflector separate piece lens in there. Very nice. So yeah, like I said, they make reproductions, but reproduction quality is sometimes okay, sometimes not okay, but why not, if you can find it, get new old stock. Now, let's go to the package that was in the damaged corner here. Again, another Studebaker Packard, superior performance guaranteed. Is it going to be in one piece? Yes, it is. All right, so matching pair. I got both of the Packard taillights, so they're thankfully in excellent condition, both of them. And even though FedEx tried to destroy my parts, it was packed with bubble wrap, a little bit oversized box, and that's what saved it. So very thankful, very happy to get some cool parts, needed parts for the Packard station wagon. So I'm plucking away at it. You know, some parts you can find, but others you just got to search for, and I'm always searching. So little by little I'm getting all the pieces that I need, and hopefully I can get it all put back. So I don't know what happened with the camera, but all of a sudden it went into slow mode, slow motion, all by itself. I didn't touch anything. Anyhow, what have we got here? So this is a new old stock backup light lens for the 1957 Packard. And it is in perfect, beautiful condition. So again, they make reproductions for these lenses because of the popularity of the customizers using those taillights. But this is an original lens, and you know it's going to fit correctly, and you know the quality is going to be right where you need it to be because it's original from the manufacturer. So that's very cool, and I have some other goodies in the box that I'm going to show you. These have been opened, but I'm going to share with you what I have. So very nice SP with a crest on it, Studebaker Packard Corporation. And this was inside. lovely gold-plated new old stock. It is the Packard Clipper ship's wheel. So this goes on the grill on the 57 Packard. And it is in beautiful condition. And I needed this part. My car does not have it. So this is something you can't really improve on. You can't have it restored this nice for anywhere near the bargain price that I paid for this. It's cheaper to buy a new old stock part than to have one restored. So I've got some other goodies. And what have we here? All right. So this is, again, another new old stock headlight eyebrow, the bezel around the front headlight. So it has beautiful chrome, and that's an excellent piece. Mine is in quite nice condition, but there is some kind of one big blister, a scratch, some sort of damage right at the very top on my car. And it's cheaper to buy a perfect new old stock part than if I wanted to get the old one repaired and re-chromed. Because re-chroming nowadays is quite insane in the pricing. But you know, I love the design features on the 57 Packard. This is such a cool, deep eyebrow. It hangs way over the headlight. It's very dramatic, very cool looking part. So I think there's some neat features to that car. And that is definitely a car that I want to get back on the road after it's sat since the 1970s, or was it 80s? I forget. I found some receipts in the glove box from Arizona. Now I don't remember the exact year. It might have been like 1978, going by memory. And another new old stock, because NOS is best. This is the turn sight, turn signal housing, the right hand side. Again, beautiful original chrome, nice paint on it. This is basically give a light cleanup, some polish, and it's ready to go. So this lens is nice and clear. I don't think you can buy these lenses reproduction. And all the ones I see on the original cars, these have really turned a cloudy white, but this is nice and clear. So this is a great looking part. Very happy to have this. Mine has some good sized pits in it. It would shine up, but yeah, it's got pits. So this is a nice part that I'm happy to have. And I'm just plucking away at finding the best parts that I can to make my car nice. So for me, that's all part of the fun too. It's not just the dirty work, sanding, painting, greasy, engine stuff. This is the hunt, finding missing or replacement parts, it can take years, and finding a nice part that you need, it's like, yes, you know, it's an achievement, and it's a fun part of the process. So it's all part of restoring, whether you're actually turning a wrench or not, or calling on the phone, talking to people, browsing the internet, trying to find all the rare parts that you need. They're out there, but sometimes it takes a while. So cool. Hi, Elmo. All right, one more package. Let's try it once again. What will be inside? I don't know. Will it be good? I sure hope so. It's not much fun if it's not good. But I bought it for a reason, so it must be something that I need. It's gotta be for one of my cars. Okay, got some foam blocks, newspaper, bubble wrap, and wrapped up. What have we got? What have we got? Liking what I see so far. Oh boy. Wrapped up very good in stretch wrap. Let's find the true identity if I can actually look at it up close and in person here. Alright, almost got it. Okay. Ooh. That's nice. Maybe even a little nicer than what I thought. So, very good. Now, 1957 Packard Wagon. New old stock once again. Driver's side turn signal housing. So I have a new old stock passenger side turn signal housing. I got a matching pair, and yes, again, beautiful condition, nice paintwork. The lens is wonderful. So again, another satisfying purchase. This is cheaper buying new old stock than having mine re-chromed. So with enough searching, there's still a few new old stock pieces out there, and it's well worth it. These lenses can be difficult to find. Okay, last but not least, I have more parts. Now, these are not brand new, but they are very needed parts that I needed for the 57 Packard Wagon. So, I have a buddy of mine that set me up with all these, and I am so thankful. So, a dipstick. So, I got my engine. It's covered in poop. If you haven't seen the video, it's wow. But hey, I don't have a dipstick. So now I do. Just one of those necessary things. This is the correct dipstick for the 57 Packard. And I was also missing the air cleaner. And this is a pretty special air cleaner. It was for the supercharged only cars. So I have the air box that goes over the carburetor, and I have some of the hoses and whatnot that attaches to it, but I did not have the air cleaner. Now I'm guessing the reason my car was parked when it was, I think the supercharger probably went bad. Everything else seems to be intact, but the supercharger was taken off, and it was sitting in the back seat in pieces and missing a couple pieces, so it's not great. I guess I could try to track down some of the parts that go inside of the supercharger, but that's not the most practical way of doing it. So I also got this special pulley, the belt tensioner pulley, I believe is what it's called. Could be wrong, but this drives the supercharger. So very important and not an easy part to find. So very, very thankful to have found this. And again, needs to be cleaned up, but it's all in very good condition overall. And what's the most important part for this whole system? The supercharger. So, yes, baby, yes. Here is the McCulloch supercharger. Now this is, oh, what do they call this model number? Whatever it is. These were used on the Studebaker, the Golden Hawks, and the Packards that were supercharged. And I believe Kaiser used superchargers like this too in the earlier 50s. Now, there are different variations on this, and I'm not sure which is which. This one has a fitting on the bottom that I believe it goes to the it connects to the power steering pump system. So the reason I picked this specific one was because of that. I could have gotten a standard one. Now if that's correct for the 57 Packard, I don't know, but my reasoning for that is, with this extra fluid line, you can put a filter in there and more fluid in the system. It will also keep this supercharger a little cooler. It won't possibly wear as much, but this does rotate. And I swear I've got this dipstick somewhere, but there's a dipstick that goes in here. Just couldn't find it at the moment. But there are others that do not have this oil fitting on the bottom. So then it's just a self-contained unit, and the oil that's in it just stays in it, does not circulate anywhere else besides the supercharger. So this is a very important part for my project, and I'm very happy to get it. And I think I do have everything now for the supercharger system. So with the air cleaner and the pulleys, I'm good to go. So it's coming together. Very exciting. I'll give you a close-up of the badge on here. It's pretty cool. So who doesn't love a supercharged Packard? Yes. Thanks for watching.
Thanks, Elmo. That's pretty cool.